the nurse. One hand on his queen, left on the free. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So one album is getting kinda hectic. First many years we like 'em in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Sanders now. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on.
With Sanders out of the pistol. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion, 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He takes this in on his side of the field. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and short here, Sanders. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Williams from the gun. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. He's going to push one deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
From the red zone now. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's intercepted by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one's caught by Jefferson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and 10 now from the 30. To throw now is Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That's a venture move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
To the air, Sanders. Running a screen now for Jones. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams on the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. You know, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at third and very long.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Williams to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Vikings will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
Cardinal, let's go.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Putting a receiver in motion.
70. Buffalo 18.
Sanders now on third down. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming someday. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
What is up?
Williams off the play fake. Looking the sideline. That's Odunze. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get his feet down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
What is up?
A draw now. This is Swift. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Williams hitting that ball's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. There he goes, right sideline. 30. The 10. And they're going to take over with a first and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone. Reaction
and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings throw their lead off the turnover. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st down, here's Swift. Pushing for the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. With Sanders out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings leading near the break. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the 48. Has a big strike to Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Running behind center with Swift. Wildfire, first guy he's met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready to
Williams to throw on first. Met's got it, left side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
ready to run.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready to run.
Here's Williams again. Finds Odunze running the slant. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready to run.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come out, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They'll run it with Swift. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Big Lion, here we go.
Jones once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Here's Duvernay on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game, and Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
From the 32. Drops it underneath, Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready, start!
And a shotgun, give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10 now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, start!
Waste of time.
To throw is Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So out now comes the punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready!
Looking out of the gun. Sanders hits him on the out route. Jukes one defender, breaks through, and he might break away. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Set-in had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Come on, set! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Sanders going to look to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. He's fielded at the 14. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Their own 17-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, set!
Looking from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, start!
here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Down. Go.
Jones trying the left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Jones. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Man in motion out of the slot. Sanders now on 3rd down. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, it was inevitable. He's going to get an interception. You play quarterback in this league, eventually at some point you're going to throw your first. Now, most importantly, he's got to flush it and move on.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw finds Komet. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let it up.
Now Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Motion, motion, motion.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Into traffic, complete. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready to up. Hey, alert motion.
Williams on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Third down, here's Williams. Looking for a target. Isn't holding up, they're into the droppings. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
No, they get him yet again! And the Vikings are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Panther 60.
He taps it quickly. Receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Play action, Sanders. Has him running the comeback. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Before that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completion.
They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. That one right down the middle. And the Bears still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Get it.
Sanders setting the pass. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has it downfield working the left. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw on first. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here's Williams again. He set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Victory formation. formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.